happening here. Game 1 starting between these two titans.
Yeah, that's right. Both of them ready to fight it out. It looks like best player is going to be running Martis in the jungle, which you can assume this is going to be that Guinevere in that roam position.
All right, so let's lay it down and look at actually best player already making his way up to the top side here. Maybe or Shark making his way up to the top side. I forgot there was the dupe, there was the switch, and he is going to keep that pressure down. And BTK has to make a choice. Do we defend? Do we get him away from us, or do we just let him do this?
Yeah, and this is just what Shark has been like, just a constant pain to MLBB, letting him know he's there. Nothing he can do. He's making sure that GG has vision at all times on the BTK jungler.
Yeah, and then when you're looking at Irith, though, right, having the Purify, having the Quantum Charge, very mobile, especially on the dive composition. You have Milo with that Yuzong, who's going to try and get to the backline on the neutral objectives, and a great plan from Zia to try to stop him. I mean, Zia, we saw him get the Savage. You heard it in the intro.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen Savages from Zia. We've seen, has anyone on BTK side gotten a Savage?
MLBB, the Alpha.
Actually, on the Alpha, got the Savage. So we've seen amazing things from both teams here. And I mean, it's 0-0. Nobody pushing their boundaries too far. But it does look like BTK with Cold World and Milo kind of hovering in this bush. They want to maybe contest this turtle.
Yeah, they definitely want to contest the turtle. Zane, comfortable on this Fredrin, definitely going to be something they can use to their advantage. But keep in mind, there's a Martis, best player. He's going to look for the early kills. He's going to try and pave the bridge for the side of GG to take this with a fancy finish. But I would say both sides are comfortable. You've got Hoon on his comfort pick. He's running on this Lu Yi, has some great crowd control. One of the win cons that we stated in the beginning of this series. And there it goes, first turtle on the board. Zane, ready to start at that objective.
Oh, they're already going to go ahead and head off a little here. They knew that they were hiding in the bush, knew that they were waiting. Turtle just a little bit late, down at half health. MLBB's already started on it. Fly Chicken comes out. Black Dragon is out trying to make mincemeat. And MLBB captures the red tree, and Fly Chicken in trouble, trying to make his escape. Going to get taken out. Mark Cutie finds himself a kill.
One objective for the side of BTK. MLBB with the steal.
Here already, starting off in the beginning, the insanity with a smooth slide back in to grab that turtle.
And this is why a lot of people have talked about that Fredrin on MLBB. GG was looking to make a point here that even on the strongest hero, but a little bit of an engagement down here, and Violet Requiem comes in. Hoon finds a kill onto Cold World.
And now they respond. It's 1-1. We're 3 minutes in.
That's right, 3 minutes in. Both sides having a kill. Basic, need to get out of there.
Looking for the decimation, and best player finds his mark.
And now it's on. I said it started slow, but they're already picking things up. And look at Shark. Looking for something. Mark Cutie should be able to get away from this.
Oh, man, they're tackling it out there. Mark Cutie does find an escape, secured with Cold World.
That's right. I mean, look at the gold so far. You're looking at Zia a little bit ahead over Basic, right? Basic playing on this Natan, gonna wait for the late game. I would say Irith, though, can definitely do decent in the late game as well. Both sides are gonna need to take these neutral objectives or find some trade-offs to start this advantage, as you are gonna see the gold plating, though, on the bot side already stripped down for BTK.
Yeah, it seems like overall in the gold lane, Natan's been having a little bit of trouble almost. Like, he has been losing out. We have seen some pressure down there a bit more, but it kind of worries me because Zia on this Aerothol needs some time to go, and he's already getting there.
Yeah, and speaking of getting there, I mean, we talked about best player running on the Martis, right? His goal is to take advantage of the early game, get the kills with the decimation, take the neutral objectives, but MLBB with the first turtle. That's a huge step for BTK.
Yeah, and right now MLBB's going to come in onto Shark. He does find another pop-up. Shark's going to go ahead, bounce himself back. You see Hoon putting on the damage, a little bit of security for Shark. None the wiser, nobody comes away with a kill.
So still nothing too major. 500 goal lead for GG, that's nothing, forget about it. BTK though, we can start to see the pressure coming towards them, and they gotta find a way to respond.
Yeah, and speaking of responding, you're gonna see the battle over the second turtle for this game. The first one going to MLBB with a quick steal, but can he do it again? You're looking at GG in position for the denial.
Yeah, and we do have a nice little diversion from the side. Hoon comes in, is he gonna be able to find the mark onto MLBB? Fly Chicken, best player, takes this turtle, finds a kill onto MLBB. The rest of BTK in retreat. Cold World is able to answer back with 2 kills of his own. Basic not long for this world as Shark finds his kill, and Mielo looking for a retreat to a Violet Requiem and is down.
All right, so we get some trades there. Ends up being 5-3. I want to see it again. Take us through this replay.
That's right, best player. Able to get some kills on that Martis. Picked up 1. Cold World got the double, but best player able to take down MLBB. Trying to get that neutral objective. Worked in their favor, but then the response back both sides, catches some bodies. 3-3 right there, and then not able to get away. Basic falling to Shark. Both of these teams, like you said, the 50-50 maybe back in effect.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Basic there stayed a little too far back, a little nervous. Maybe it's because he doesn't feel comfortable with the kit yet, but it just feels like he's having, he didn't know. He kind of questioned himself. He tried to get that last hit in, couldn't, and then was just too late, too sorry.
Yeah, GG able to take the first turret, now gonna go in for the second.
Oh, Mielo should have just let this go. Now he has a final slash and a Violet Requiem. Zia finding the killing blow. MLBB coming in, trying to make them pay for it. Fly Chicken getting popped up, and an Appraiser's Wrath, followed by Marcutie for the kill.
So some good defense from BTK to hold off that tier 2 turret, but look at the mid lane, look at best player.
Yeah, and best player is going to be able to get this tower. They are putting the pressure on. Up at the top, we have a diversion. Basic gets caught.
Ooh, caught in a mousetrap.
Basic. He gets caught off. That's 2 deaths for him. Zia eating good right now, 2-0-4.
Ooh, another pop-up Shark looking for an escape, and he flickers away, and BTK leaves with empty pockets.
The Flicker Spatial Migration Shark, showcasing why he's one of the top roamers in North America. But let's just talk about the diversion from Hoon and how pivotal it could be in this match if BTK is not careful.
Most definitely. I mean, there's a lot we could see from Hoon, and he's already showing some of the huge plays that he can make. Wait.
Oh, yeah, final slash comes out. Cold World, little bit of shield on there. Fly Chicken dove too deep. Out comes the Black Dragon. Appraiser's Wrath goes wide, and they're forced to retreat. Mielo very low, gets away with a hair of health.
I thought we were going to keep it chill in game 1. We talked about this, guys, but it's already getting hype here.
It's the Vegas buff.
It's the Vegas buff.
It's the Vegas buff. It's the Mother's Day buff.
It's the Mother's Day buff.
There you go. But GG, able to hold off BTK from taking that neutral objective. So far, that's 2 turtles in their hands compared to the one that MLBB got in the beginning. Now slowly climbing ahead in this game, up 2,700 gold.
Yeah, right now, Gaming Gladiators, that diversion is just helping Gaming Gladiators to find these crazy angles when it comes to objectives, when it comes to finding the players that we talked about. Shark comes in, Spatial Migration onto Cold World, and they're able to get away.
Yeah, they're hungry for the objectives. Gonna go ahead and take the bottom turret. The tier 2 will fall, which is gonna give map advantage over to Gaming Gladiators and the neutral objectives as well. BTK now forced on the defense, needs to kind of think through their next few plays before they find themselves in a hole that they can't climb out of, but they definitely are resilient. They're one of the teams who we saw go all the way to a best of 7 and were able to take it through there. But right now, GG in the lead.
I mean, we do have to remember, we called it in the draft. BTK brought some early game comp, but they did bring some late game security. The Lilia continues to scale. She's strong and early, she's good and late, and then you have the Natan as well, so there are possibilities.
Yeah, speaking of possibilities, let's just give credit to best player so far. He took the tier 1 turret in the mid, then he goes to the top side and takes a tier 2 as well on the jungle. He's just knocking them out. BTK needing to kind of match up on these lanes they're falling short on, but keep in mind they have Basic. He's running on this Natan, so technically in the late game he will profit if GG can't close this out.
How do you rotate against the diversion of Hoon on this Lu Yi? You have the massive group of Gaming Gladiators at mid. You're worried about best player up at top, and then just like that, they're teleported down to the bottom lane to help clear.
Yeah, look at Zia so far, right? 2-0-4 compared to Basic, who's 0-3-2 on the Natan. It's going to be a little bit later in the game when he's going to come online, and this is where you're going to start to see GG profit. Diversion play, though, trying to catch BTK off guard.
They were so close. Mielo smelled something foul in the air, found himself an escape.
They are hunting the Gladiators, always on the chase, but here comes another conceal play from the side of BTK.
Yeah, big flicker with a pop-up. Black Dragon is out. He's hunting, he's searching, he's looking for a meal. Unfortunately, not able to find it.
Yeah, a little bit of wasted utility right there. Milo gonna use the Black Dragon, the conceal play from BTK 2. Major utilities off the table for this neutral objective. You're looking at GG already ready to take it if they're not careful.
Oh, diversion coming up. Cold World has eyes on it, looking for the pop-up. Fly Chicken comes up. MLBB in trouble. Popped up. Violet Violet Requiem. Best player finds the decimation. The rest of BTK needs to get out of there. Oh, we do have the black shoes from Mark Cutie. Cold World very low. Hoon with the damage. Not enough.
So much damage from BTK, but not enough to take a single player down. Shark's been overextending, but every time gets away. So can you even call it an overextension?
Yeah, I mean, and taking down Mobazane denies them the retribution, which pretty much guarantees a free objective again. To Gaming Gladiators, there goes the diversion play. They're just ready to take the fight to BTK.
I got a feeling Luyi might be banned after this game. Again, though, you asked the private, like, how do you even deal with that? And I don't think you do in the early game. I don't think you do in the mid game. You wait till they come to your tower. You wait till you can get them all in one spot and you see them, and then you try to fight it out.
You know, I got a way to deal with it, right? Don't ban the Ling. Ban the Luyi.
Yeah, we can see now they're pushing their way through. Ooh, Mobazane gets caught. You can see Fly Chicken closing the distance. Philo Slash out there. Praiser's Wrath. Violet Requiem bursting Mobazane down. Best player finds the kill. Black Dragon unable to help. Mark Cutie with the black shoes in the back. And best player on the back. Zia finds a kill. Hoon gets taken out by Mark Cutie. That is a 10-5 lead for Gaming Gladiators.
GG just splitting them up so well right now. Best player 4-1 on a Martis. Not what you want to see at 11 minutes in. And he can just manhandle two people in the back while the rest of his team handles the rest.
That's right. You're looking at BTK now forced back into the base with the Lord quickly getting bursted down, but they're stripped down to their inhibitors now. Need to kind of rethink the situation. They need to play for the late game. They need Basic to step up to the table and get those core items to really have an effect up against GG, but you named it. Best player on the Martis, getting the decimations, frontlining all of the damage, and still able to get out of there alive. And beside him, you have Zia, 3-0-6, just dominating so far in today's game.
Yeah, I mean, they've been doing such a good job making sure that these kills get onto best player. These kills get on to Zia as well. So now, as these clashes come in, not only are they ahead, but the gold is in the right hands for Gaming Gladiators.
And now BTK has to look for the defense. GG, like we said earlier, has to close this out. I think they still could push it a bit farther, maybe still keep the lead pretty late into this game.
Ooh, we did waste the final slash out there. Cold World comes in, looking for an opportunity. Violet Requiem onto two members of BTK. Looking for an angle right now. They're going to have to escape. Yellow finds a kill onto Hoon, but Zia pays it back in the face of Cold World. And Yellow into the deep of the back line. Too far for help from his players as Mobazane finds a kill onto Zia, and that is 2 apiece.
Yeah, we talked about it at WinCons, right? Primitive urges. And that's what you saw right there. They threw a hook out for BTK, and they grabbed it. A little bit of a punish for Gaming Gladiators to push them back on the back end. Even Milo overextending with the Black Dragon with Yuzong. Not really anybody there to help him out. And again, BTK forced back into the base up against GG, who's looking for that early finish. And this is typical Gaming Gladiators. This is what we've seen all season compared to the other teams they fought against.
Yeah, BTK keeps on looking for the play. They keep on using that conceal play, and they keep on missing a little bit. Mobazane might be in some trouble. Should be
he's
able to
against
get out of
2
here.
players right now. Fly Chicken has eyes on him. Shark pointing it out as well, but hiding in the bush. I want to say good read by GG not to chase.
You know, it's funny. Even when they're behind, they play like they're ahead. That's what we're seeing right now. But it's 12-7 on the board, 2,500 gold for Gaming Gladiators. 5 kills now for Zia. Basic yet to find his first.
BTK just bringing the chaos, as I was saying. Like, they jump into these team fights, and even when it feels like they are losing, they are going to run it until the end. They are going to just butt heads with GG as much as they can.
Yeah, diversion is out. They have a back line to BTK. They know that they're on the Lord, they're looking for the bait, and they decide against the conceal play.
Man, they're running some military drills with the conceal play, and now the battle in the lane.
Oh, Shark finds 2 with the Violet Requiem. Down goes Basic. Fly Chicken finds a kill onto Mark Cutie. Mobazane is down. Yellow as well. 1 player alone. Cold to tell the story. Diversion is out. They're looking to chase, and Cold World, I mean, he's pretty tanky, and Shark's coming at him with just an immortality.
Yeah, they're not trying to let him recall back a high IQ play from the side of GG. Not gonna let Cold World go back to defend the base crystal.
This is it. First game going to Gaming Gladiators.
I mean, GG just came in strong. There was some moments where BTK felt like they could hold a fight out, but in